Okay, there it is. Make sure the volume is off. It is. All right. All right, everybody's muted down. So welcome everyone. Welcome to the adult crypto class. And the first question right out the gate, I sent out a email with a list, several of them, of crypto debit cards. And your homework, if I'm not mistaken, was to look at that information and make some choices and find out which ones are available in your state and all of that. And once you figured out what was available in your state, did you apply to get any of them? One or two, you don't need to have the entire list of them. Like I said, some will work in your state and some won't. Some are for the United States and some aren't. So you actually had to look at each card and pick what fits your particular situation. So that was you guys' homework because I sent it right after the call. Well, not right after, but soon enough for you to take a look at it all week and make some decisions. So like I did the juniors, excuse me, earlier, I started out the question on, I would like you to rate this education or call, and then let me know if you are up to speed or not. This lets me know what I need to do or I need to change for this call. So I need to hear from 27 people. First, the rating. Second, where you're at as far as how you feel this information is servicing you. The floor is yours.
I don't really, I mean, the information's been good. I'm not sure what you mean by rate the call. I've been set up for a long time. I have my cold storage all set up. I have my wallets and my cards. I have everything set up. And so I'm all ready to go no matter what.
Okay.
And I just tagged in for a couple of months. And so far, I think I'm keeping up real good. I think you're at an 8 and I'm keeping up real good, but it's still very informative information. Thank you.
All right.
This is Janice. You're teaching excellent information that I haven't heard of until you gave it to us. I'm trying, I'm struggling, but I'll get there.
Yeah.
Great
Perfect.
teacher, great teacher.
Thank you.
My attorney's having a 5 bill in my thing. I have to go out.
Okay. All right.
I never received the list.
You didn't get the text or the
No.
email?
No, I did not. Text Road.
Montavo, all those emails went to spam, so people need to check it in spam because of all the links.
Yeah. There was a lot of links, so check spam. I'm pretty sure it went there because I used the same blast list.
I'll check spam right now.
Yes, sir.
Montavo, I think the information has been great. I still am not 100%, but I'm gaining. So I give it an A+.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, Montalvo, I agree. Your teaching is very, very good. I'm able to follow pretty much everything that you've been going over so far. I have a couple of wallets set up, and I do have a debit card, and but I don't have cold storage set up yet.
Okay.
Juanita Williams. Montavo, I think the teaching is great. I've been here because I've already had a cold storage. I have debit cards before you even talk about it. So I was wondering when I might ever able to use it to do anything about it. So this teaching is really great, and I've learned a lot of things that I didn't know about right now. I hate to say that I have a son who talks about this big bricks and bricks, and I never knew what he was talking about. And he never explained it, and I never did ask. And last week, when you really talk about it, we looked it up. I was so shocked to know what bricks really meant. I've heard all of this in the past. So I think that teaching is very, very great. I loved it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay. All the information has been articulated very well. If I were to rate it out of 10, it would be a perfect 10.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate the information that's been generated. I'm up to speed on everything, and I want to thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
This is Jefferson. I have a temporary lack of vision, but I'm doing the best I can. But your teaching is excellent. And I have learned so much about crypto with your teaching. And I really appreciate what you do for all of us. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
This is Tawana. Our rate your class, this teaching A+. I do have my debit card to cryto.com, and I do have my Trezor that I have not set up yet because I work nights and it's tough to come in. But I did listen to your video how to set it up, and it should be simple as 1, 2, 3. I will get that. I will be on vacation after Wednesday of next week, so I'll get that set up and ready to rock and roll. And I'm just ready to make money with you.
Yeah, all right. All right, that works for me. Perfect. Thank you. That it?
Hey, Matabo, it's Glendina Aurelius.
Yes, ma'am.
We kudos that we rate your class and your explanations A++. We do have a variety of the cards, the cryto.com and etc. cards, and we have the Trezor 3 and the Elapal, but we have not set them up yet. But you sent us some wonderful, detailed, step-by-step YouTube videos, as well as I took notes as you were doing it on the right here with us. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Montalvo.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I've been having problems with the network. So I really missed what you asked. If you could please.
Yeah, it's dropping her call. Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
the question. It's just the same question I asked the kids. Rate the call and let me know how you feel about what you've learned thus far.
All right. Thank you. This is what I could say. The rating of the information you gave and which you've been given from the beginning of these classes exceeds expectation.
Perfect.
And I've learned so much You will not believe when you are giving the class even to the juniors, I am smiling because God has given me this opportunity to know these things even at my age, and I'm very, very appreciative to the Creator who chose you to come and wake us up. I'm really waking up.
Good.
And I love it. Because I don't believe I would have gotten this information from anywhere, especially when it comes to seniors. It's not that easy for us to get it. But look, God brought you to us to give us that information and more to come. So it's expectation. That's
Perfect.
what I'm saying. And thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Most welcome.
Hold on. We got a couple going at the same time. Hold on. Okay, try that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little muffled, but I got you.
Okay. So I have some customers to put between and start safety in my life and my children's life. I can't wait to get home to hear why Kayla did your 8.5. You know, but I did your 10 out of 10. I did. So thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the knowledge you share. Some people will hold this stuff and give it out, but I appreciate you sharing it. And for free. You should be licensed. So thank you.
Yeah, I actually took a class to get licensed, but I moved. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. All right.
On top of one thing here, I checked my all mail, trash, and spam, and the last email I got from you was May 7th.
All right, I'll send it. I'll grab a copy of it and send it to you. I don't know why you're not getting it. I'll check your email.
Okay, thank you.
To see if something's up. Rhonda, is it possible for you to put that in the chat? Are you in the chat, Russ?
The email is in the chat. In the chat, yes.
Perfect. Just in case, if you want to get at it before I get to you, it's in the chat. If anyone else missed that, if they're in the chat, it should be there available to you. It's just a bunch. I think I maybe put 7 links in there. I can't remember, about different debit cards, crypto debit cards that you can look at. And remember me saying that you have to look at the terms and agreement for each of them, because certain states will allow them and certain states won't. So you have to find out which ones you can use in your state, and then make a decision on whether or not it's good for you. The crypto debit cards, literally the job of that is to make it so that you're able to shop, okay, with your proceeds, what's your resources. Remember that you're going to have multiple resources, believe it or not. You're going to have multiple resources coming at you in digital format, okay? You already know a promise delivered is digital. After 4, after 5. 5 on up is all digital. It's all crypto. 1 through 3 is going to go crypto, because actually the whole thing's going to go. As a matter of fact, and this is not an update, I am going to do an update call Tuesday. But I have a lot to update you on from what I got back from the developer and the programmer. Some bad, some good, but for the most part, you want to be on the call so I can explain it to you and get you up to date to what the next move is, which I believe will be the final move. And that's not an update. That's just to be on the call Tuesday, because there's a lot more to this information that I'm trying not to put on this call. So the use of the debit card is for when you move your stuff, your resources onto your wallet and or debit card, because you're going to move resources to two things now. One is going to be your wallet, and the wallet can either send it to the debit card or you can send it directly to the debit card with your phone, okay? Or you can just send it to the wallet and then put the phone down and use the wallet and the debit card. The debit card is for you to go to the store with. Are you going to put $10,000 on the debit card? No, you're not. You wouldn't go to the ATM machine or the bank right now and withdraw $10,000 to go to Walmart. Come on. That was an actual question. Well, what if I get $10,000? How much do you need to go to Walmart? Put it on the card. Come on. Just because we're doing digital doesn't change the concept of how we shop and how we do things. It's still the same. It's just a different medium. Why are we trying to recreate the understanding of how to spend money? There's no need for that. You're just using different things. You're not going to the ATM machine, stick your bank card in there and say, I want to withdraw $200. You wouldn't go put your ATM card and say, I want to withdraw $10,000, would you? No. Number one, you couldn't do it anyway because they control how much you pull out. That's the first thing. Second thing, you use this card to go to the store with or online with. Well, actually, you shouldn't use your bank card. You're supposed to use a different card. Remember me saying, make sure you move money to a separate card when you're going to go online shopping? Let me reiterate that today. There is an actual process on how you shop online safely. And I have to reiterate this conversation simply because you're going to go into wallets and brand new debit cards online. And you're going to be, shopping fairly large ticket items. And the protection with the crypto debit card is the fact that it's all done on the blockchain. Now, I need to stop here for a minute and get everybody up to speed on that. It's important that you understand what the blockchain actually does. The blockchain is like if you've ever been to a flea market, okay, when you go to a flea market, there's tables all the way around, right? All the way around. If you stand in the middle of a flea market, if it's a big one, as far as you can look all the way around you, there's people purchasing things. They're buying this, selling that, this, that, and the other. And that's going on all day, or as long as it's open, all these transactions happen, right? Now, the blockchain is that same process sped up times 1,000,000. That's how it's easy to understand it. One flea market multiplied 1,000,000 times and everybody doing a transaction. And in that whole concept of all those transactions and math computings, you sent $4,000 to your debit card. Who can see that? No one. No one. It's all mixed into all those transactions. In a split second, 3 million transactions happen. There's no way you're going to see $4,000. No way. No way. in time enough to do something nefarious. Because that's really all this is about, stopping people from using your resources, protecting your assets, protecting your finances. So the blockchain is going to back pretty much everything we do going forward. That's the evolution, just like the babies. I taught them evolution of money. Now you're getting the same thing in a larger format. Now that same transaction happened when you sent the 4,000 from your wallet over to the debit card so you can go shopping, go get a new fridge. All right? There was a transaction between these two of 4,000 in the blockchain that no one saw. Let's say that there's another 20,000 on here that you need to move because you're not going to keep a large amount on your wallets. It's only stationary so that you can decide what you're going to do with it. So the next move with that 20 is going to go to your bank. Again, another blockchain transaction. 20,000 goes in, it does all this little computes, and a second or two later, it lands over here. You confirm it. Now the 20,000 is off of your wallet. Now wallet's nice and clean, ready for some new deposits. And your 20 is in your bank. 4,000 of that transaction is here in your crypto debit card that you can go to the store. You can go online and pay for things. The reason why I would like for you to have a couple of these is because yes, it is a debit card. And when you put this information online, it is accessible. The only way to protect that is that your debit card has a lock feature. And the lock feature works just like the one on your bank card. You go into the mobile app. Here we go again. The phone is going to be your best friend. That's why you need to learn your phone. You're going to go into the mobile app of your debit card company, whatever that is. And when you get into the back office on your mobile app, you're going to click on the thing that says features. And hopefully the card that you do choose to get, that's one of the features. That's why I sent the breakdown of these cards so you could go in and look at it, look at all the terms and agreements, and look at the features to make sure that there's a lock feature on it. Even though, again, the transactions that happen on the blockchain. It's not like someone's going to be able to find this card that easily unless you leave it somewhere. But you need to know the features. So you go onto your app on your phone, log into your debit card of your choice that you got, go into the back office of this card and tell it, lock the card. One little switch, push the button. Now this card is locked. No transactions in or out until you unlock it. And these are the steps. These are the things that I need you all to start getting used to doing. It is now how you go shopping, how you access your wallet. Before or right now, you're in the process of you go to the ATM machine. Most ATM machines or accounts are set up for $500, no more. And if you need that $500, you go and put the ATM card in, withdraw the $500. It's going to tell you can't get any more until tomorrow. Maybe you needed $1,000. You can't make that purchase for 2 days at the current position because you can only get 5,000 off of your debit card. With your crypto debit card, depending on which one you get or are using, and as we start to receive more and more resources, you'll be able to go to larger cards with larger spend amounts. But we have to start somewhere. Let's say the first card the limit is $20,000. All right, you can deposit 20,000 on there, but now that's a 20,000 that is accessible to other people. We want to limit that accessibility. Let's say that you're going to get a new freezer and it's $3,000. So just put $4,000 on the card. Leave the balance here or send the balance here. Now this is clean. There's nothing to get here. And this is holding the balance and no one can see this. No one. Only you. Only you can access it. So it's gone. It leaves all financial spaces. It's in your bank, operative word here. One that you control. So the ease of use is going to come from you practicing. When you have all 4 items, cell phone, wallet, crypto debit card, bank. 4 things that you need to become proficient on. How to move it, how to go in and get addresses that you need to send it to, limits and features of the card that you choose to have and work with in your state, setting up, getting the address for your bank. Once you have these 4 things comfortable, being able to log in, knowing your password, knowing how to get the address to the wallet of your choice, knowing the address to your debit card because you're sending to it. So you need to receive address. Knowing your receive address to your bank and send address if you should need to send some back to either the debit card or to the wallet. I wouldn't go all the way back to the wallet from the bank myself. You don't want to give them all or put everything out there to where access can be made. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? So limit what you put out there or use. I would just use this to receive myself. Just use this to receive and hold on to, just like a bank is supposed to do. And then from there, if you want to invest in something, then of course you would be getting the address to it and invest with a simple click. All transactions are final. There is no, oops, I need a refund. Or, oops, I don't think I sent it to the right place. I need that back. This is why it's very, very important that you pay close attention to this information because of the simple fact there's no oopsies. There's no redos. There's no, can I call somebody? No, you cannot. When you send it, it's gone. So in order to practice these steps, I recommend taking $20, $50 and break it up into $10 pieces. Send $10 from whatever your resources would be, adding $10 to your wallet. Okay, so that's the first move. Purchasing and sending $50 to your wallet. You should have that information already set. That information should already be, you should already know your wallet information. That should not be not known by you. Because that's the first thing we talked about was the wallet. So you should have this information, the receive address. Once you put the $50 here, now it's time to move it to the new debit card that you just got, or move some of it, not all of it. You're going to do small transactions just to get used to doing it. I would go as small as you can just to make sure it gets there, and then practice with a larger amount. So like a $5 to the wallet and then another $5 to make sure you did it right. So that's twice you move $5 to that account. Then you move a $10 to that account. Now you should have $20 over there. Whatever the minimum amount from the wallet to the debit card is, you start with that. $5 over, make sure it gets here. $10, make sure it gets here. $10, now you get your whatever it is, 25, 50. So you're going to do it in small increments to make sure you have your addresses right. You make sure that you sent it, and remember there's fees coming out. So every time you send it, it's going to get smaller and smaller because they're going to take fees every time you send it. Do not forget this crucial part. Don't think you can take $50, send it to the wallet, and you'll have $50 over here. You'll have $47.50 or whatever it is. If you want a solid 50, then you have to add fees. So to get the full 50 over here, you might have to send 54. And then you'll have $50 here. If you're going to send, I don't know, 25 here, send 30, let the fees come out, you should have your 25 here. And then you do the balance, and whatever they take out will land here. And whatever is here, the next move would be to the bank, if you have one. You get your address, and you send it from either the debit card, because your device should be set up to receive from debit card and or a wallet, either one. Once you have it established, you'll know how to do it. All you need is the address. You get the address from your wallet, from your bank. You go into the send feature on your debit card in the back office on your phone. So you're gonna have to log into this card and take care of it from here. Or you're gonna log into your wallet from here and send it to the receive address of the bank. You're gonna do it the same way. Small amount first, make sure it gets here. Another small amount to make sure you got your address right. And then the balance. Now you know how to move it all three ways. Back office of your wallet, back office of your debit card, your crypto debit card that you are going to get, and from your phone itself, from one of the resources, a promise delivered. You're going to log into the back office of a promise delivered. Let's say you're on step 5 or step 8, and you don't want to purchase the product that's there. Say, I'll just take the balance. You're going to send or put in the receive address to your bank, if that's where you're sending it, into the withdrawal. You're going to tell it what you want over there. You want Bitcoin? Do you want BNB? Do you want whatever it is? And then it's going to come up on a window and show you, okay, well, you're sending $400, but you're actually going to get $392 or whatever. I'm just picking numbers. This is the part I need you to understand. Do not call me and say, well, I sent 400, I only got 392. You're cheating me. If I get that call, I'll remove you. That's plain and simple. A promise delivered is not going to pay transfer fees. It's too expensive for me to handle that for everybody. I'm not doing it. There's going to be enough coming at you to pay your own fee. I'll say that one time and one time only. You pay your own fees. As far as Team Royal is concerned, now this is the part that's going to be a little sticky. It's going to be a situation that you have to be okay with. Team Royal has a compensation plan that pays cash, US dollar, at the moment. I really do see that coming to change into a crypto and or digital currency, because the evolution is happening as we speak. Like I said on the kids' call, you're in the middle of it right now. You're getting ready to go to the digital currency. BRICS is taking over. That's digital. BRICS is also going to bring forth quantum. That's digital. So right now, Team Royal is paying in cash to a bank. Those banks, not this one. And this is the part you have to be okay with. Because they are paying in US dollar, and it's a compensation, it has to go to a bank. Now, once it gets in the bank, then you have to make a decision. Now, in the back office of Team Royal, there is choices to change things. I'm waiting for the feature to come up for digital currency because it's coming. They have to do it. I personally don't want to send that kind of money to those banks. I don't. I don't want them using my funds. Now, supposedly the quantum financial is going to alleviate that issue. The quantum is going to make your bank account yours with only your access to it. I don't trust it. Anytime they have done anything with me in the past, it's always been favor the bank. Either fees, late charges, closing accounts, limiting my access to funds. The other day, I pulled up my debit card to go get a tank of gas. I don't let it get on E, but it was on E. I stuck my card in the pump. Denied. Denied. Did it again, thought maybe it was an issue. Denied. So I called the bank immediately. Call them up. Yeah, we've seen 2 declines. Yes, I'm at the pump trying to put gas in my car. What is the problem? It's a glitch in the network. Glitch in the network. How do you have a glitch in the network that says I can't use my phone? Just give it a few minutes and try it again. 20 minutes later, after 9 attempts, it finally lets me pump the gas. What if I had an appointment? What if it was an emergency? I needed to get gas and get out of there. It could have been a robbery in process, or not that, of course. But you get my point. What if I needed to do something? I have to wait 20 minutes just to pump the gas. And all the inconvenience, that's because they control it. They decide whether or not I put gas in the car. Now, once we get away from them and I have my debit card and or my wallet, and they're already putting cryptocurrency machines in the gas station. So you know it's just a matter of time before that goes to the register. Right now, it's a freestanding like an ATM machine. But if you notice, an ATM machine is in the same place, right? So if the ATM machine is there and the same stuff that's in that ATM machine is in that drawer, the next step is having the crypto, since it's in the store, be at that register. And then at the pumps. We've already heard from someone that stated that their bank called and asked them, would you like to open a wallet so you can start paying your car note with your wallet? What is a wallet? This thing is digital. What are they preparing for? The quantum financial system. What is the quantum financial system? Digital currency. So when I tell you these things and I make it available to you for your knowledge, I suggest you jump on it. Stop waiting, because it's happening right in front of us. BRICS is just about ready to launch worldwide. They're already going over and applying for it every day. There's another country applying for BRICS and being accepted. That means they get rid of this and go back to their own paper. When they got their own paper, do they need us anymore? You're going to be able to need the ability to use this paper on your system, in your back office. You'll be able to purchase whatever crypto or digital representation of such you want. Because every country is going to have a digital representation of their paper. They have to. That's how they do business. With other companies, they're using wallets to pay for service, just like they asked the young lady to do for her car note. She would be able to pay for her services of owning a car or partially owning a car and making those payments with her wallet. Not this stuff. They didn't say nothing about this. They didn't say nothing about this guy. That's the bank. They didn't say nothing about that. They said wallet. I hope y'all caught that, because I sure did as soon as she said it. There it is. It's coming. So the more you know about how to use these systems, the better off you will be. Okay? So the whole purpose of the list of crypto debit cards, like I said, is for you to get one or two of them. Check the terms and agreements to make sure that you can use it in your state. That's number one. Before you even bother getting the card, make sure you can use it. And then once you have it, you should have 3 of the 4 items. What's the 3 of the 4 items? Your phone, your wallet, your that's the bank card, your crypto debit card. Okay? This is the Visa one. With Visa or MasterCard. And in time, if you don't have one, your bank. But the first 3, excluding the bank for right now, the first 3, phone, wallet, crypto debit cards. Visa, MasterCard. I will get one of each. That's the 2. That's why I said 2 cards. Get one with a Visa and one with a MasterCard that you can use in your state. Once you have them, once you set them up, whatever the setup is required for either one, once you set them all up, you're going to purchase some kind of digital asset that you can move. You're going to get it on your phone. You're going to send it to your wallet in small increments to make sure you got your addresses right so that it's going there and you get comfortable moving it. Do it 2 or 3 times. If you take a $20 bill, you can move $4 or $5 minus the fees. Once it's here, you do the same thing with your 2 crypto cards. $4 or $5 each so that you make sure you got the address right. And once you're comfortable with those, next week or less, you decide to move another amount, a little bigger this time, maybe $75. Pray everything works, we get a launch, then you'll be able to move larger amounts on a regular basis. You practice with the first one so you know you got the right address. You practice with the debit card and it got there, minus the fees. So you know you got that right. So somewhere in between all of that, you get up enough money to purchase your bank. You get that, set it up. If it's the Trezor 3 safe, there's a video that explains just how to do it. It's on YouTube. Follow that, set that up. Now you have to, okay, There's a brand new address. Now I need to send something here. Take a small amount, make sure you got all the addresses correct, send it. If it gets here, yay, you did it right. Do another small one, just to make sure. Send it, it receives, ding, you got it. Now you have it set. Once you can send to it, now we want to send from it. And that's going to go to either one of these guys. These are MasterCard, whichever one you're going to send it to. I would send it to both because there's two different addresses. And this is just so that you know that you can send it out. So you get the address. I would do it one card at a time, or yeah, one at a time. Don't do them both. Get the Visa one, get the address to that card, to this Visa card, get the address, and send from the bank to that debit card, that crypto debit card. You're gonna send from here to here. It gets here, perfect. Get the other card, get the information for it, the receive address, send it from here to here, gets there, perfect. Now you're all set. There's nothing else to do but practice. And like I said, once we launch, you will have plenty to practice with. You want to get really good at it so that when you accumulate over here on the resources, you can say, well, let me just go ahead and send and be comfortable stating things like this. Let me just go ahead and send 50,000. You send it and it gets there. You send it from there to the bank. Now I just put up 50,000. When you have completed that part of understanding this whole process, you're pretty much home free. You're just going to continue doing that process. Send, 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 spend, send, send, send. That's all you're going to be doing. Remember when I said this a long while back, when we launch, your new job will be managing finances. I meant that. And trust me, between A Promise Delivered and Team Royal, that's going to be your main job. Remember, Team Royal pays every day. If you're at the $400 mark, it's $400 a day, every day. There's no break. Every day. Every day. All right. So when I tell you, you want to make sure that you understand the process, you are comfortable moving it, and you practice doing it a couple times so that you know that it gets where you're sending it without issue, but that doesn't mean get sloppy. Still be meticulous on how you send it, verify, make sure the address is right, copy and paste, always, never type. Because at $400 a day, it's $12,000 a month. Right? 4 times 3 is 12. It's $400 a day, 30 days, $12,000. Do you want to throw away $12,000 because you didn't look at it? Or you didn't verify the address? When you send it, make sure it got there. Go log in. That's what this is for. You should be able to log into either your wallet, your crypto debit card, and your bank from the phone. All your finances. Who's handling that? Whose phone is it? So that's your banker. You're interacting with the banker. So what does that make you? The banker. So you are not allowed to make mistakes. Just like you hold them, these guys, to a certain standard to make sure that your money's on your account when you go to use the ATM machine or go to the grocery store or whatever it is you're doing. You look for the, when you say, I'm paying this bill for $177.81, that you can use this and pay $177.81, right? What is your job? Your job is to go into that bill and put in the information, and it's going to say, well, what card you want to use. That card has 16 numbers. I'm looking at the back of my crypto debit card, 16 numbers. You put those 16 numbers, the expiration date, and that's it. And the 3-digit, and that bill is paid. Boom. Did it ask you what you're using? Did it say you can only use US dollar? No, it wants to know a debit card number. The debit card, now this is the other part where I need you to pay attention. The debit card does all the transacting or the exchanging of the currency that you have on this card to pay that bill. So if you have Bitcoin on here, I think yesterday I saw Bitcoin was something like $70,000 for one of them. Let's say you have one Bitcoin on here. You got $70,000 on this card. You have $70,000 behind those 16 digits, that expiration date, and that 3-digit code. They don't care what it is. They want to know, can they be paid? This card will do the exchange from Bitcoin to US dollar for that bill instantly. You didn't have to say nothing to nobody. You didn't have to ask, can I use Bitcoin to pay the bill? No. You put the numbers in, you pay the bill. Go to the store. You put the card up, it should have the echo reading on it. I don't want to use that one because it shows too much information. I'll use this one. It should have the echo on it. So you go up to the device and you tap the thing. With the echo, it's going to go beep, done. If this was a wallet that accept Bitcoin and did the exchange for a purchase, then I put a Bitcoin on here. I have $70,000 on this card. $70,000, as they say, the value. Whatever it is, that's what's on this card. Most crypto debit cards and or digital currency cards do the conversion for you and switch it from the asset to US dollar at the time of purchase. We're talking milliseconds. It takes longer for you to get the card out and put it at the machine than it does for it to pay for it. You ever thought of that? How long does it take you to get your card out? You got to open the wallet, get the card, pull it out, make sure the thing is, and then you put it up to the thing. That was maybe 30 seconds. Within seconds, it's already paid for, done. You have to be ready because it's very close. Now, like I said, Team Royal pays in cash. I would imagine they're going to make a new drop down that says digital currency when we bring it out. And that's what you'll use. And then that can be put over here. Currently, it has to go to these guys. Right now, it has to go to a bank. And then you have to use their cards. Or put enough over there and put it into your wallet because your wallet is going to accept your bank. At the present moment, you should be able to purchase or send it, top up your card by using your debit card, whatever that is. Let's say that your wallet can hold 20,000. Now the bank is not going to let you move $20,000. I don't care what you do, because they don't like that. They don't want you to be able to move that kind of money. They lose out when you move big money out of their grips. At the present moment. Of course, that will change once the EBS and the quantum system opens, because what that will then do is change this account at the bank into one of these. A crypto digital account. You'll be able to buy cryptocurrency, you'll be able to buy or use the digital representation of the country's currency. Right now, this is a US dollar, Federal Reserve note. It's not even considered even a portion of money. They use Federal Reserve note on it. And on the back, it says $1. What is that? You know it to be as $1. That's one of millions that I can have, right? Where on here does it say currency? If you can find it, please let me know. Because currency is money. This is not. This says US dollar. This says Federal Reserve note. Neither one of those say currency. So what is it? Deception. Okay. I think I burnt an hour and 15 minutes or less. Is there any question? And yes, we're going to go into the debit card of your choice. The end of today's call will pick the card that I go through or go over. Like I said, all cards won't fit everybody. So we're going to have to decide on this call at the end of it, which we are at, on which card, crypto debit card, you want me to go over like I did with the wallet.
Mentabo, question. I just wanted to say if people will look at the Zoom chat right here on the Zoom call, I put your email from last week right there too.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Montavo,
Yes, ma'am.
I had to leave because they was having a fire drill here. I had to go down and see what's the fire. The fire department was down. I didn't know what's going on, but I missed a lot of your call. I don't know what all you said, but I had my computer still on, but I was downstairs. And what you was talking about today was just Greek to me. About that crypto and everything. Okay, what I need to know, because see, I have an Apple phone. I had to get another phone because I'm having problems with that phone. But see, every time I bought an app, I paid for it. I don't have the money to pay for my Apple phone now, so I'm gonna have to use the one that I already have. But what I want to know, that's all the things you were talking about. Can you use your computer for that?
Yes.
Cause let me tell you what I did. I did Exodus, and what happened, I don't know what, can't see that good, so I must have missed those words. And I got, when the next thing said, it said password. I got the password, but I missed the word. And every time I go in there to get another Exodus, they have on there so maybe like 10 p.m. Pacific. And then when I go back there, I think about 1 o'clock my time. I don't know. When I go back there, it said it give me another date. You can't do it on a computer until it's not. It's the 17th. And every time I go there, I keep getting that California time mixed up with Central Time. Because on here, this is what it said. They said the next release of the desktop app will be available. They said May the 20th. Okay, I did that. And they said from 10 p.m. time, 10 p.m. Pacific time. And I don't know how to convert it. And when I thought it was 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. I thought it was 1 a.m. I got on there, the countdown was gone. I did twice, the countdown was gone. So I don't know what to do. Because I just gonna get another card. And if I could have somebody show me how to bring those words up, because I got the password, but I just don't know how to bring the words up. Every time I get on there, the countdown is gone. I miss it. You have a certain time when you exit, they don't just let you get it any time for the desktop.
Right. Well, that's one of those things where you have to catch it. Now, if you already have an account, you don't have any of the information that when you opened it?
No, only thing I have, see, I missed those words. See, they see you get those
The
phrases. I
C
guess
word. Mhm.
yeah, those 12. I missed that, but the next one I couldn't see it that good. It said now put in your password. I put in my password. I don't have a password, but I don't have the words.
Okay. And you're trying to create a new one or reestablish the
Create a
old
new
one?
one because I just want to create a new one because every time I miss because they saying Pacific time, and when I get on at 1 a.m. in the morning, the countdown would stop. I did it twice. First was in May, then April I did it, the countdown was going. Then I did it again May the 20th. Got on there at 1 a.m. in the morning, the countdown was gone.
And
So,
which one is this? Which the company?
Exodus.
So Exodus, are you trying to do it on the phone or the computer?
I was trying to do it on the computer from my desktop.
All right, so do you have it on your phone at the present moment?
No, no. But it's on my desktop, but it's not.
Here's what you do. This will make it easier. I don't know who you have that can come close to you. I would open it on the phone. And then once you open it on the phone, you'll have all the ID number, you'll have all that information, and you just go on the desktop and click on recover. When you click on recover, you're going to use the information that you got when you put it on the phone, and then it'll attach the two together. You follow me?
I hear you, but I haven't learned how to do it yet, but that's why I'm trying. I'm a little better, but I can see a little better with my computer. When it comes to that cell phone, I'm missing. I remember time when I sent money to you, I sent $1,000, somebody didn't even have $1,000. I can't see that good. I'm sending stuff, doing things. I miss the words. And I can see because it's still dark.
All right, so the only way to get that is someone's going to have to be next to you. Now, my plan, just so you guys know, once A Promise Delivered is launched, I plan on doing some travel, and that's to my seniors, and try to make sure that, I'm going to come to you and make sure you're set up the proper way and all of what needs to happen. So I don't know if you can hold off until then, or you want to, get a hold of somebody to come over and help you. But that's one of those things, they have to be sitting there. It
See, I'm
can't
in
be.
Georgia. I'm in Georgia now. All my relatives in Texas, so I don't have nobody here. I don't really know too many people at all here.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, I'm going as far as right now, Texas. So I got to go past you to get there.
Yeah.
So I'll be stopping along the way and get a hold of everybody that I need to hands-on get squared away.
Right.
Because there won't be no running to a job anymore, so I'll have time to do that. And that's the plan.
Yeah. Okay, now what did I miss that when I had to go out through your lawn? Did I miss anything that I'm supposed to know, or you had any more calls or
well, yeah, there's gonna be an update call Tuesday. I haven't sent out the email yet. I will do that after the call. And that's for the A Promise Delivered update. And that's pretty much all I have at the moment.
what time is
But
it?
it'll be 8 o'clock like I've been doing them.
Yeah, make sure I get it, because sometimes I get your email, sometimes I don't. When I get it, it's late. I don't know if my computer or what. Sometimes I guess it's maybe the next day.
Okay. I'll make sure you get a copy of the invite.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Montalvo.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you talked of us, the links you sent recently, that you pay attention, that, we have to read and understand which cards are allowed in our states, right? Crypto cards. Now, I realize time back when you go and apply for these cards, you won't even go far. They will tell you, they will block you somewhere and say, your state doesn't allow this and this.
Yeah.
So there is no way you can get a card because you are already blocked by telling you that your state does not allow it.
On
I just wanted to
certain cards, not all cards, not all.
No,
of
I'm
them.
saying certain cards which are not allowed in your state. You won't even go for. They will tell you there and there that this card is not allowed in your state doesn't allow it. Yes. So it helps you not to waste your time to continue applying for the card.
Correct.
I just want to remind that one. And by the way, you're most welcome to Texas.
Absolutely.
I believe I'll be seeing you. Will be seeing each other.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll make sure, like I said, that's going to be my new, not new, but that's going to be what I'm going to do next to make sure everybody's good before, before it gets too late.
Okay. You deserve it. Thank you very much for all you're doing. As I said, your information exceeds expectation. Keep up the good work.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for considering us seniors, helping us more.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Lewis, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually two questions, and I just wanted to say too, if this is helpful for Miss Queenie. Exodus has a decent customer service, and they also have an option where you can pay them, I believe it's $49. That's the second option for a one-on-one for them to help you personally. They'll call you.
Oh, I need that. I need that. Give me
There you go, Queenie.
Oh, she was that time. That's so sweet. Give me the number because I'm sure gonna call them.
Well, it's gonna be in your app. So go in your app because you got to contact them through the app.
How do I do the app?
Yeah, and they have that option for you to pay that, for you to get that personalized treatment from them. I think it's stupid, but I don't like that $50 hit, but it's there.
So what the app would say? How do I get the app?
Download your Exodus app on your phone.
That's the problem she's
or
having.
if you have it on your desktop, then go through your desktop.
I can't hardly see it. That's why I'm using my computer.
Okay, so then on your computer, just go to where it has contact support.
Contact support.
Yes, they'll start with an email, and you let them know you need help, and they'll offer you. Okay, we have two kind of help. We have the free help, and then we have the help that costs that little $49.99.
Okay. Oh, thank you for that.
You go from there.
What's your name?
Jermaine.
Thank you, Jermaine. I appreciate it. I'm gonna do
You're
that.
welcome. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, Mr. Lewis, here goes my question. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Okay, so my first question is can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So my first question is, earlier in the call you mentioned from Team Royal and Promise, when the income comes in, you send it to the bank. I don't know why I thought you sent it to the wallet and then move it to the bank. So is it going to the bank first and then you maneuver how you see fit to send to your wallet debit?
Right. So with that, the reason why I said it like that is because it was brought to my attention that they just want to send it to the bank and not because they already have a wallet. They're going to, that's already set up. They wanted an option to, can I just send it straight to the bank? And yes, because your bank has an address.
Absolutely. And so that address for your bank, whether it's Ledger, Trezor, whichever one, is always the same, right?
Yes.
Never changes like the rest of them do. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Here goes my next question. You mentioned all transactions are final. I need clarity on that one because sometimes I do returns. Okay, I shop weirdly and I have to return different size and this color doesn't match and all this stuff. So when you say all transactions are final, do you mean like if I go to, let's say, Macy's and I purchase a pair of shoes and it's too tight, I cannot return it?
No, no,
Is
no.
that what you're saying?
No, no, no. That is a transaction with an item and a receipt.
Okay.
The transactions I'm talking about is if you're going to send, let's say that you want to send from your wallet to your bank $50.
Okay.
And you don't have the right address, and you put an address in there that fits. It's an address, but it's not this one. And you click send.
It's a done
that
deal.
transaction is final.
Got it. Okay. Okay. You know, my heart skipped 2 beats, right?
Right.
Like, oh, wait a minute now. I can't return.
No, you gotta
well,
keep
thank you. Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
Mr. Lewis,
Yes, sir.
Russ Spencer here. Be sure to take care of my email address because I want to get your next email.
Okay, so are we changing it?
I can give you a new email address. I might have knocked myself out of the other one or something.
It's possible. There's no way for me to tell. It says, I checked when we were talking about it. It said mailable, so it says it's going
I
there.
can give you an easy address.
Sure, I'll take it.
It's going to have 3 S's in a row. It'll be russssen@gmail.com. IUSSSBEN.
PEN?
Yes.
Like pen.
PEN. SPEN. So Russ Spencer, the first 4 of each my first and last name.
Okay,
And
at
that's
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Let me put it in right now. Hold on a second. Bear with me, guys. Let me add this email real quick. Thing is really dragging.
I was wondering if I was going to come down there and type that in for you.
I'm trying to tell you. See what it is. They want me to move up to Windows 11, so they're slowing this one down to make an inconvenience.
Matava, while you waiting on that, let me just say one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I usually get all of your emails, but I'm not getting anything now, and I don't know how to go into the spam and stuff. So, I don't know. I don't know if I've messed around and hit unsubscribe or not. I don't call myself doing it, but I don't know.
Okay, I'll have to take a peek.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Russ. IUSSSPEN at Gmail.
Thank you. I'll check right now.
Okay, it's added. All right.
Thank you. I'll check.
Any other questions?
Yes, Gonzalo. I've checked my spam and I didn't get that email either. I've gotten all of your emails.
Yeah.
I got the one with the touch wallet link, and I went and downloaded that, but I ran into a snag right after I put in my 4 letters and numbers down to the bottom. I suppose you have to put a fingerprint, and I don't have a fingerprint.
Oh boy. Let me see. So that would have to be changed to a visual face, where it would take a facial recognition. Sounds like I'm going to be coming to your house too. Going to have to switch up how it sees you. You're going to have to go with a facial recognition.
I didn't see that option.
It's not in the options?
I didn't see that option. All I saw was the fingerprint. But it tells me that I was successful, but by not going all the way through, I have no way to access it. Because it didn't put an icon on my app page.
Okay. Let's try this. Let me call you after the call, and we'll see if I can get your stuff on my screen.
Okay.
So I could see what you're seeing. There might be a change within the app itself.
Okay.
All right, so right after the call, I'll call you.
Do you have a paper?
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
Well, Mr. Lewis, this is Russ again. I never did receive an email at that address.
Oh, I didn't send one yet. That will be on the blast. It's you're
okay,
added.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm concerned. I don't want to miss out.
I hear you. I hear you. No, you're good. It accepted it, so it's a good email address. I'll be sending out the invite to that call. You should get that. I'm pretty sure I have your phone number. I will look on the thing and then call you after I send it to make sure you got it. I'll be sending it right after, right before I go to work. I just haven't scheduled it yet. All right, any other questions?
Well, hi, this is Glenda. I don't have a question, but I do have a comment. Listening to some on the call, it really makes me sad that some of us don't live close to them so that we could go to help them out or lend them a hand. You know, some really do need the help. Computers and technology can be a challenge.
Absolutely. It's sure enough going to get addressed for sure. Any other questions?
Yes, Monta, we don't have a question, but his comment or a suggestion. You used to have team viewer. Would it be possible, to help some of the people with the team viewer?
Yes, it's back on. That's what I plan to use.
Okay. And I don't know if it's only me. I've been getting many emails of WireX. So I've been wondering, could it only be me?
No, I'm getting them too.
No, it's not. I'm getting them too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're getting ready to get themselves together. Remember I told you this would happen.
Yeah.
Once they figure out what they're going to do, how they're doing it, they'll go ahead and send out the invites to come back because they don't want to miss those transaction fees.
Yeah.
And they are one of the best ones. That's why I jumped all over them.
Okay. All right, that's all I have.
Shop with their cards. No problem. All right. Thank you. Anybody else?
Montava.
Yes.
Do you hear echo when I'm talking?
Yes. Hold on.
Hold on.
There's a
All
couple
right.
lines.
What about now?
You're good.
I'm trying to make you understand. I got emails from WireX too. Are they saying that they're going to completely get rid of the actual physical card that we have?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Also, I wanted to say Jermaine may have saved you a trip to Georgia when she told Queenie about that app.
Well, I still got to go because there's others. So I'm just making myself available to everybody.
Make it rounds. And I just wanted to say I wanted to commend you because I really can think of one other person that I know of personally from communications in this financial business venture that we're doing that would do what you're doing, to take the time to show the compassion to go to the seniors, as well as you setting up, you got your kids' corner. And that's Sam. Now, for those of you who don't know who Sam is, I'm just going to leave it. If you know, you know what I'm talking about. It said he was going to travel and help people when things broke out. So I wanted to say to especially all of the people on here that I brought on, A lot of you have been, you know, antsy about, well, when is Montavo going to launch and all of this. And I'm going to tell you something, Montavo. I had one person still DMing me saying, Alan, do you know when the launch is going to be? I said, you on Messenger? Yeah, I'm on Messenger. Well, all information is there. It's not my show, it's his. Okay, fine, I understand. I said, you getting your email? She said, yeah. Do you know she texted me back a couple weeks later with the same question? I haven't even answered it. It's been over a week ago. I didn't even answer the question anymore. So what I want to say to people, you know that we've been in a lot of ventures that haven't panned out. A lot of the people were scam artists and ripoff. Somebody like Montavo that's willing to travel to help the seniors, is willing to set up information and teach kids, he's got to be the real deal. So whatever time it's taking, like he said, he wants this thing to work on a dime from launch and continue to work. He doesn't want glitches like we've been in some other programs. All right, we're ready to launch. Boom. A day later, the thing blows up. A week later, the thing blows up. Oh, we had this problem. He doesn't want that.
Right.
So it's like a lot of us, I've talked to my admins and they said, look, I'm just waiting on APD. I'm not doing anything else. And I'm not either. I got people contacting me about all these other things and I'm saying, no, I'm just not interested. So I just wanted to, give you kudos that people can see you're the real deal. So that should give everybody patience and encouragement to just wait. And we'll see what, he's going to say on Tuesday. But, you got a heart of gold. That's all I got to say.
Well, again, it's all about filling a need. That's what business is. The business concept, if you really think about it, any business and every business that is out here is servicing a need of someone. I see two needs. One, financial freedom, the real one, not a hoax. And two, securing my future, and that's the babies.
Yeah.
They are the future, so they have to know what we know now, not when they get 21, 25, make a whole bunch of mistakes, create a whole bunch of debt. Not then, right now. So it's a need that I'm feeling. That's all. Now,
right.
The timing and what it's taken to get this done, I implore anyone that feels that, there's something nefarious going on, go launch one yourself. See what kind of work it takes to do one. Try it. And then you come back and let me know what you found out. Number one, getting a programmer. That's your first task. See what that is. So I'm not going to get into a defend thing, but I will say this to everyone. It takes time to do things that are worthwhile. Not making excuses. Like I said, I did my part. I created the thing, or I had part in creating it. I got all the products that, I did all the things that I was requested to do. So then you have to wait on other people. Just like when you go to your job, when you were trained on how to do the job, you said, okay, I got this. I know how to compute. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. Then the job did what? They created a schedule. And on that schedule, you're only allowed to work 8 hours before you go to the next day. And you're only allowed to work 40 hours before you're compensated. And you said, okay, right? And you do that week in and week out. It's a process.
I wanted to say, I don't want to give you the impression that they think anything is nefarious. It's just, how some people are.
Yeah. Why is it taking so long? I get it.
Yeah, right. And everything you just said, you said over and over again, plus more. So I'm saying to them, why are you asking me constantly, Alan when he's going to launch. I'm saying, are you listening to the man?
You got the inside loop, man. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Impatience.
I want to see what they do when I launch. That's what I want to see. I want to see that part. I can't wait. I can't wait. For all these impatients and the ones that ask questions like that, I want to see what they do when I launch.
Right. It's a number of them just not going to be ready and not going to use my hand.
I already know it. So it's all good. It's coming, and it's coming quick.
Right.
All right. Any other questions? Thank you, Alan. Appreciate it.
Sure.
Any other questions?
Hi, Montavo. I do have a question. Can I call you right after the call?
Yeah, but let me get make sure I get Russ taken care of.
Are you going to call me?
You can call me. I'll pick up if I'm done with him. Give me about 10 minutes before you call.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. That actually Bill, not Russ. Russ, just hold tight. It's coming. I gotta call Bill. Anybody else? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off so I can get Bill called.
Vibrations.
All right, vibration.
Vibration.